Call 1-877-223-7030 and join us aboard the TCM Classic Cruise December 8th through the 13th. Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. I know when hearing about movies, one always gets hit with a lot of hyperbole. But I kid you not when I say that our next film is one of the most influential movies that's yet been made. Something that ranks right up there with The Birth of a Nation and Citizen Kane. It's Battleship Potemkin from the Soviet Union in 1925, movie made just 8 years after the Russian Revolution of 1917 had taken place. And it's a story about an incident that helped trigger that revolution. Now, originally and very ambitiously, the director of this film, Sergei Eisenstein, planned to have this film cover the entire revolution and everything leading up to it. But he changed his focus when he became fascinated by one incident that occurred back in 1905, a mutiny aboard a naval ship called Potemkin, which led to an infamous massacre, which in a domino effect eventually led to the famous revolution. And with his films, Eisenstein had a specific goal. He didn't want to make a movie that simply related the facts surrounding the incident at Potemkin. He wanted to make an audience actually feel what happened and make them think deeply about what it meant. To achieve that, he relied heavily on film editing and using something not common in filmmaking at that time, montage sequences, and they are amazingly effective. In one scene, for an example, there are 3 different images of a stone lion. One lion is asleep, another lion is waking, and one of the lions is rising. When those images are combined, it looks like a sleeping giant has been awakened, signaling the angry citizens of Russia suddenly waking up to what's happening. And there's another sequence in this movie that once seen is virtually impossible to forget. It's a famous montage sequence that occurs on what's known as the Odessa steps, involving a baby carriage and chaos that erupts in that famous massacre that ultimately changed Russian history. It's an unforgettable movie moment shot in the city of Odessa in southern Russia, and a sequence that directors, editors, and film students have been analyzing around the world ever since. One thing many people don't know, though, is that the famous massacre happens on the Odessa steps only in this movie. In real life, that horrific incident happened elsewhere in the city of Odessa. Here's a movie made 85 years ago, but is absolutely timeless. From 1925, Sergei Eisenstein's Battleship Potemkin.